Let's go! Yo, what's going on, man? We back again.
Yes, sir.
Last episode of the year for the FMF podcast. I want to give a clap up for us, man. We started about 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
Before we even start this episode, man, I want to say thanks to everybody that chips in and watches our videos, subscribes, put a like, comment. We appreciate y'all support for real, man. We want to move this podcast into great things into the future, man.
Absolutely.
So we're going to end this year off right with the episode we're going to call just a wrap up. For this year and to prepare ourselves for the next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we want to do. A man without a plan is a man that's gonna fail in life. I really feel that.
Yeah.
But you gotta plan. You just can't go on the whim with stuff and just go by blindness. You gotta have a plan.
You
so
fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do is try to instill like a plan with you guys. We're gonna talk about a little bit of our plans, a little bit of what we want to do in the next coming year. And we're going to give you some tips on how you prepare yourself going on into the next year, even though we're giving you this video on the last day.
Let's do it.
I feel like we should have probably did this a little bit earlier, but forgive us, man.
Yeah,
you
it's all
hit.
good.
You still start. Dang, it is messed up. We did start on the last day. It's all right, man.
It's a year-end wrap-up.
Exactly. It's a year-end, man. So what's the plan for you, Mr. I think it starts with the money, man. So you have to have your money together. How you going to start next year?
So for me, I'll start by the wrap-up. And like the biggest things that I took away, and I'll talk about it a lot on my individual podcast, but Shout out
Oh,
King
scheduling.
Shout out King of the Berries. But scheduling, the importance of scheduling out your day, the importance of planning everything out, whether it's your day or your finances.
Right.
You gotta have a plan in place, because just like Trey said, if you don't plan, what is it? Say it again. I'll try to figure it out.
You got it. If you fail to plan,
then you plan to fail. That's it. So that's what it's about, man. Making sure you understand the importance of planning. This was my first full year as a self-employed and an entrepreneur. So learning that
Congrats
budgeting.
to that, man. Thank you. You took a leap of faith, bro.
Yeah, man, and I made it. I made it a year, yo.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
I made it a year, man, and I can't imagine going back for real. But
I'm with him.
the strategy and everything that it took to be able to make it, and budgeting and sometimes sacrificing. Sacrificing going out to eat or going to certain places for the greater good of what I want to do to get to my goals and dreams.
Right.
So that was a big thing for me that I had to take away. Patience was another one. And learning how to have patience with myself, but also patience in the process. And enjoy the process. Enjoy the struggles, like all the no's I got. You know what I'm saying? And learning from all those no's. And that made me appreciate the yeses even more. Exactly. And I was just telling them how I had closed like a big deal and everything right at the end of the year. Yeah. So it's like all of these things just kind of came together. So the patience, and then the planning, and then the taking action. Those are like the three biggest takeaways that I had, man, because you gotta, when you out here fending for yourself, you gotta, all right, I gotta get up, I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make something happen. You start seeing that money go down, like, all right, I gotta push this thing back up. But that's the beautiful part of it, though.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful part, because I'm in control of that. So if I fail, I only got myself to blame. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame nobody else.
Right.
So those are the three biggest things that I had as far as my takeaway for this year. And then I would say for the next coming years, it's those three things, but then also like being more efficient. I want to learn how to become more efficient. So all three of us is hard workers. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta work hard, but at some point you gotta learn how to become efficient with your work, right? And learning how to make money work for yourself. So my biggest thing is becoming more efficient. So more investing in the different things. And as the year go on next year, I'll talk more about that type of stuff. But investing in different things to help your money grow overnight. So while we working during the day, the money working for us at night is always working. You know what I'm saying? So kind of having that focus around that, just becoming more efficient is my biggest takeaway. And then I got my other little goals and things like that. But then, that's we keeping that stuff personally to ourselves.
Exactly.
But becoming more efficient is one of probably my main thing, especially as far as finances for next year that I'm looking to do.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's going on with you? Mindset, Mr. Mindset Man. Mindset.
All right. So for me, I already do like a self-analysis, right? Taking some of your words, G, is you gotta have the data, right? You gotta have the statistics. So a year-end wrap-up is basically what happened through the year. You can take this data, analyze it, and then you can learn from it, and then you can apply what needs to be applied to the next year and keep going. So when it comes to always improving, when I'm always improving myself, I'm always looking at what has happened, what didn't happen, what goals I had, did I meet them, right? I'm asking myself different questions, and what really helps me with this evaluation is I write. I journal, you know what I mean?
You ain't lying about that.
Yeah, I write to myself, you know what I mean? More than what other people see. So, so I write to myself. So it helps me because I keep these things, like if I'm really in a rut and I don't want to talk to nobody about it, I talk to myself, I write it out to myself, and you get a lot of clarity when you do that, when you're brutally honest. So I'm able to look at situations that I've been in, and then it's like, what did I do to overcome this? Or what was the conclusion? What did I learn from this? So these things I'm able to go back to without having to just leave it to thought. And I can go back to it and really get the juice from it. Now I see this is what it really is. Now I can do this. I'm be more intentional. That's what I got to be for next year. Is I got to be more intentional. He's more efficient. Of course, we're gonna apply all of these things. But for me, for next year, I got to be more intentional. Last year, I had went through a whole period. I had learned, that. I can't force it. That was the biggest thing for me in 2020 was I can't force it. This year, what I realized is this whole year, to sum it up for me, it's been about patience and prioritizing. Anchor is a podcast platform that we are on. The FMF podcast is on and available to you right now. We have a goal with that one. We're trying to reach over 50 listeners. So if you're busy and you can't sit here and watch the video episodes, please go to Anchor and just check it out, and you can listen to us on the go. My priorities weren't always in line with what I needed. And it's crazy because it wasn't that I was doing like foul stuff. It was all good stuff, but everything does not require this level. So, like he told me countless times, bro, you need to get some sleep, you need to get some rest. Like I'm running on 2-3 hours a day throughout the week. Like I'm doing all types of things, and these things are good. But one, I didn't prioritize myself. I didn't prioritize my loved ones. I got lost in the work and became the workaholic. You know what I mean? I started to be self-deprecating towards that. And it was like, in those moments, that's when I would, do my evaluation, get myself out, and then, start to prioritize again. But I kept on falling off of the wagon because there was so much that I want to do, so much that I see potential for, so many people I want to help, so much, right? That it became too much. And then it was like, okay, with that, I gotta prioritize. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like not gonna get too personal, but I could have lost a lot of things that meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? If I hadn't made these things a priority. I was struggling in this area, or like I'm being transparent, like I'm in the red this month. Like, why is this? It's because you're doing a lot over here, but you ain't keep this up. And then it's like once I got something situated, I'm like, all right, that's good. I ain't paying attention to it. Now I'm over here,
and then it goes
back down. So it's been a balance. Like, so what I had to learn from this year, the juice of it is I need to keep my priorities priority. Everything else, you know what I'm saying, is good because that's when I'm being intentional. Right. I'm focused on what I like and what I want, and I'm being purposeful. Right. But I need to keep my priorities priority within that realm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Woo! And being patient about it.
Yeah.
Be patient with your growth.
Yeah.
Cause you just like just with that, like that explanation, it's like, okay, I learned this, I got it. You know what I mean? Done. On to the next thing. And then you lose what you learned. You ain't really grasp that value. You know what I mean? And that's what it was for me. Was like, yo, like I didn't hold on to what I learned. It didn't sink in. It was like I got it at the moment. And then on to the next thing, and then I lose grip of what I just got. You know what I mean? So be patient with your growth. It's not overnight. Right. Even once you do understand, it still takes time to sink in, and then, you know, for you to be able to continuously apply it. So be patient with your growth and prioritize your priorities and keep those priorities at the top priority.
So we got efficient. You can be efficient with it.
Yeah.
And then you have to
be intentional.
Be intentional.
Yeah,
Okay.
Be intentional.
Well, that's that's really good. That's why we work so good together, man. Because my last element can really, on what I need to focus on next year, can break everything all together. What I need to work on, and I looked on this whole year, and the number one thing that really messed me up and took me off the rail sometimes was being consistent. So that really goes into that's the end of everything.
That
worked out perfect. I'm trying to tell you,
tie it all together.
We talked about this before we got in here. We don't play none of this stuff. We don't play anything. That's
intentional and inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
That's wild.
And we don't play none of this stuff, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now. Y'all think we playing this? No. We go off the dome with this stuff on things that we really need to improve in our life. And I feel like with mine, I look back and I know going further on, one of my main things is being consistent.
Yeah.
And being consistent is really hard. People don't understand. People will have a clear plan. They'll know what they have to do. They'll see the goal. They'll see it from 100 miles away, but then on that way, they're not being consistent. They'll just fall off one day. One week they'll do good. Next week they'll do horrible. One day they'll be like, oh, I'm on. I got the energy. Tomorrow they're down. It's just up and down and up and down. And that's one of the reasons why I think some people don't really succeed in the goals that they want to get to.
They get taken out in the process.
Exactly. And with mine, when it comes to even producing YouTube videos or eating a certain way, having a good workout plan, hanging out with some family, anything like that, is being consistent. And I know I'm not perfect, and that's one of the things I need to go ahead and continue to go with. As you'll see, even with my YouTube videos, sometimes, you'll be on for like 2-3 months, and then you'll just be like, all right, I'm chilling. You can't do that. This is one of the things I love to do with these guys, even with this channel right here, is that we're staying consistent every week, giving y'all good content and going on. And that's even helped me in my own personal life with my consistency. They own me on that with that, man. When it comes to posting, doing this, eating right, doing things, it all goes into being consistent. So with me planning and making my plan, and being efficient, exactly. We did good. I got a lot of things inconsistent. I'm getting better at it. This year I was able to create some mailers. Like he be looking on my emails. I've been able to switch some of my businesses on to online.
Absolutely.
And just being consistent and keep on rolling with the punches. When something is wrong, don't just stay in there and be stagnant. Stay on the purpose that you want to be consistent with your business and switch it up a little bit, but stay consistent. So with going on into the next year, my plan is to make sure I'm efficient into it, make sure I have my plan together, and make sure I stay consistent with that plan. No matter what happens, no matter if I feel sick about something or I feel tired that day. I gotta worry about the plan that I put in and stay consistent.
I want to tap in.
You want to tap in on that too?
2 things. I just taught another lady in the mindset realm that she was like, I don't like when I plan, but the plan don't work. Plans change.
It do.
The goal doesn't.
Thank you. That's what you can say consistent at. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You got to. You got to, because it's not gonna work. If you can't just do something for a couple of days, niggas gonna be okay. You gotta keep doing it over.
Right.
And over.
Right. And
and
a lot of people say, "Oh well, I tried it. It ain't work." Okay,
No.
you tried it once.
Yeah, exactly.
And how long did you try it for?
You want consistent with it, man. Yeah.
Exactly. What else did you try? You know, it's more than one ways to try to do one thing. You know what I mean? You say you eat an elephant one bite at a time.
Yep.
So, I mean, consistency, like
over and over. We'll get into it the next video. We're gonna go into the fitness, but it's a little piece of it. Like, this is the new year coming in. You'll watch this on the 31st. It's the 31st right now.
Right. Yeah.
The number one goal out here, a whole December. As soon as we get January 1, new year, new me.
Yeah.
I'm a work out. I'm a whole person.
The gym be flooded in January.
As a person, the gym is packed.
Until February.
I said yes. That's my saying. Y'all gonna be here for now. I know it's a negative way, but it happens every single year. And I know you might be in that same instance, but you have to be consistent.
Right.
That's one of the hardest things is fitness. I really believe that because it's one thing that you're not obligated to do. You're not obligated to do that. It's not like a job. You gotta go make money.
Right.
Like you have to. Anybody's good at making money because they have to survive on this earth.
Yeah.
When it comes to eating right and fitness, it's like you're the only. There's not nobody can hold you accountable. You have to do it. There's nobody else. The doctor can look at your face and be like, "You'll do it," but you'll be like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm gonna do it." It's one of the hardest things to do and stay consistent with. So I know some of y'all got some fitness goals, but when that January tomorrow hits. Get up and go work out, go do something, and stay with it. Just stay with it. Don't matter if you had to walk around the block once when you get off work. Do that every day for a week or a month. At least you're being consistent. So don't just beat yourself up with it. The goal is to be consistent. But we'll get on that on another video, man. We're gonna talk about that.
That's what's up, man. So also, we want to once again thank y'all for rocking with us.
We really do.
For this whole year.
We really do.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna pass it over to Trey, and Trey gonna give y'all a little bit of the direction that we're gonna be heading towards for this new year. So what you got, Trey?
Yeah, man. A lot of things was created this year, and like started starting to shine this year. We got
Shine
brands. We got the brands.
We appreciate y'all. Wearing that, man. Yo, link will be in the bottom. Shine gonna be at the bottom. Y'all look at the description, man. You got a tree for y'all too.
Yeah.
That's you still got it at the bottom. Yeah, go ahead and look it up.
All of this, man. Like it's just been amazing to be able to see all of what's been established this year. I'm surprised at how much happened this year. When I look back, it's like, oh my goodness, like that was this year. Like
we did a lot.
Like we started this podcast this year. This feel like it's been like 2 years already. You know what I mean? Look at how many videos there are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, thank you all for who are here and spread this as much as you know it's powerful. Spread this. But yes. Going into the next year, right, being more consistent, intentional, and efficient. For one, we want to hear from y'all. What do y'all want to see from us? All right, let us know. DM, comment, email, however you want to let us know. But we want to hear from y'all. Give us the feedback. What have we done? What do you like? What you don't like? Don't matter. Or we might even create a survey for y'all to just go ahead and do it and just make it easy for you. On top of that, we're definitely going to be giving you more content that's going to continue to flow. We also are going to be going live every Wednesday at 7 o'clock on the Instagram.
Right.
You will see us as we develop and grow some more. You may see us go live on YouTube. We're going to try, I can promise you we're going to try a few new things within the next year. Some more moves are going to be made individually and together. So that still is not going to affect the delivery that we have for you guys.
Not at all.
Also, it's going to be amazing. Expect it to be amazing, okay? It's going to be amazing. I'm already excited. The topics that we got in mind is like, it's gonna be dope.
We got coming too.
The guests we got coming.
Yeah.
The features we're gonna be doing on because we're gonna as a podcast, all three of us are gonna be featuring on other people's podcasts and in places and organizations and stuff. So we have all of that in the works, and plus we are available for speaking or like community type of organizations,
live events.
And if you just want to holler at us, man, like that's always open. That's always there. So don't feel intimidated. Don't feel like we're too busy. Don't feel as though you don't have no value, because you do. Yeah. Don't feel as though that you're not there. Don't worry about money. It's just a conversation. So just reach out and we'll definitely respond. And we just want to again continue the continuous support. We can't thank you enough. We can't thank you enough, man. So appreciate everybody that's here, and we're looking to grow in the next year. And you'll see more of us, more involvement, and we're just going to be consistent and intentional with this growth and being efficient with the moves that we make.
Absolutely. I like that efficiency.
That sounded good.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, man, we don't, of course we hardworking people. Right. Yeah. Yo, we want to be efficient, man. We want to maximize the amount of work for the time for the work we putting in, or the money for the work that we putting in. So, yo, let's be efficient.
Like, we got this, man.
Nobody told you had to work hard. Nobody said that you had to work hard. It's a gym.
What y'all think these CEOs doing?
Right.
They
efficient.
Well, I didn't say they working hard, but
they working smart. They
smart.
Yeah, they working smart.
Work smarter, not harder. That's the being efficient part.
Exactly.
It's like if you can get this done quicker, how can I get it done quicker? Right. So that you have more time.
With the same productivity.
Man,
why not?
How can I get a higher result? How can I get a higher result with less activity? You know what I mean? Efficiency. It's efficiency. So yes, enjoy life.
Yep.
Do what's right for you. Stay purposeful. If you got anything from all of what we're giving,
got pictures for y'all, man. Hey, y'all look at this content, man. Look at the archive, man. We're talking, man.
It's one of my favorite ones too. Right?
Absolutely, me too.
Man, that joint's So the past episodes, man, y'all look at our archive, man. We be having some fun, man. We laugh, we be getting mad,
we be going in,
chilling, man. Yo, but it's all authenticity, man.
Absolutely.
It's 100%.
And we love each other though.
It's all,
you know what I'm saying? We love each other for real, man.
And that's another thing that you can expect is for next year is with us collabing with other people or like, you know, just teaming up with other people. You can expect more backgrounds, more locations, and we'll be shouting out different things, different places. So if it's stuff that you need, we got the resources for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you need, you want a gym recommendation, or like where to record this podcast, you want to start a podcast, holler at us. We got you. We got you, man. Like all that.
We know the steps. We ain't the best, but we know some steps. It's all about, I believe in not being perfect, man. It's about progression.
Exactly.
So we're going to keep getting better. We want you to keep on getting better, man. Don't worry about being perfect. Please don't worry about being perfect, because you're going to just be upset with yourself. Just worry about you doing better than what you did yesterday, or better than what you did last Wednesday, better than what you did last week or month. That's your main purpose. Don't worry about being perfect, man. I learned that, man. You're going to be upset. You're going to be feeling bad. Just worry about just doing better than you did last time. That's all it is, man. That's what we gonna do.
And that was the second gym that I said I had 2 parts for y'all.
Okay, all right. See, I leave that over here. There we go.
That's like you always just put forth your 100%. You're not gonna always feel 100% every day, but if you put forth your 100%, you're gonna feel accomplished. You're gonna feel good regardless. You know what I mean? So if you're tired, you're sick, or whatever, and this is like the most that you could do, if you know that you maxed out the most of what you can do, the effort that you put in, you're gonna feel good regardless. You know what I'm saying? So always give 100.
Absolutely,
like that, man.
So look,
you gonna wrap us up, Paul?
Man. So look, that's the year. That's the year-end wrap up, man. We gave y'all what we thought about for this whole year and our plans going into next year, or our topics that we want to focus on going into next year. So man, y'all just keep supporting us, man. Once again, we thank y'all so much, man. Like, this came from an idea. We had these type of conversations on a regular at G Free Section Sundays. Make sure y'all tap in with that too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But we just had these
going,
conversations, and G was like, "Yo, man, like Paul, you got a podcast? We should do a podcast."
Might as well.
And we came together, man, and then to see, man, like, yo, I just want to tell y'all, I'm thankful for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like for real, man.
Yes, fellas.
Like I'm thankful for y'all, man. Y'all don't understand like the value and the love that I feel from these guys, man, and the support.
Yeah.
That you know, it just you don't get that from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You don't get it from a lot of people. So
real,
I just want to tell y'all that I'm thankful for y'all, man, and everything, man. But look, man, that's it. We ain't gonna get too mushy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we get all that stuff.
We'll see y'all next year,
Hey,
man.
take care.
Y'all be good.